Hi, welcome to my channel, and to my new viewers, welcome. My name is Miss Wangoi Metathi, and today we will be doing a part 2 continuation discussing the disadvantages that come with trying to build wealth with a partner. Stay tuned. They say in everything, there's always the positive and the negative side of it. Well, I'll be giving you a few disadvantages of trying to build wealth with a spouse or a partner. The first disadvantage is when you have conflicting financial mindsets. Differing views on saving or spending money can create a lot of chaos. It can cause a lot of friction in your relationship. Misaligned financial priorities may lead to stress or even strain when it comes to sensitive relationships. And this is because conflicts based on finances mostly are the number one cause for relationships to break up or even for marriages to get to the point of getting a divorce. A lot of relationships fail because of money or finances. Finances are one of the sensitive things in a relationship. And this can look like when a saver is dating or is married to a spender. They will never see things the same way. Such a couple will struggle to meet any form of financial goals because one is an investor or a saver and the other one is a spender. When you put a minimalist and a person who is into consumerism in one room, they are bound to fight at some point. So you need to align financial philosophies in your relationships very early. Another disadvantage is dependency issues. This can be like relying too heavily on one spouse, thus hindering personal finance growth. When you become too dependent on your partner, it can hinder their financial journey, and some can be okay telling you, and others find it hard to communicate that to you. Overdependency reduces individual accountability. And this is because self-efficiency, when it comes to money, is vital for financial independence. This can look like a partner or one partner handling all financial decisions alone, and it may leave you unprepared in case of separation. So you see how unfair that is. You imagine you being the partner who does all anything financial, like it's you who's carrying that decision. And then after you do all this, you guys go separate ways. Sounds unfair, right? But these things do happen. Another disadvantage is if you find yourself in a toxic relationship. These are negative influences that come from an individual, especially toxic individuals. These can derail your financial goals. Constant stress disrupts focus and also decision making. A lot of people are in toxic relationships and they are going through a lot, especially when it comes to finances. You find yourself even making weird decisions when it comes to money. So we advise people to try and avoid or get out of toxic relationships. The earlier, the better. Toxicity drains emotional and financial resources. For example, a controlling partner can hinder your financial or career growth. So the best thing you need to do is to set up boundaries and do everything you can to remove toxicity from your life. If it is your girlfriend or your spouse who is toxic, if you can be able to do away with them, cut them off. Another disadvantage is the financial burden that comes with it. This can be something like taking on your partner's debt or a friend's debt. This slows down your progress, whether you like it or not. Because these are someone else's expenses that you've added on top of your own expenses. Joint liabilities might outweigh your income, And by that, it can lead to financial strain. You'll find yourself straining, whether you admit it or whether you like it or not. Okay? And this is because debt compromises your ability to invest or save, unless you're earning like a lot of money. But still, it will slow you down one way or another. Even if it's 10%, it's still something. It will still slow you down. This can look like co-signing loans for irresponsible spouses or individuals, and then you end up ruining your credit. So, evaluate financial responsibilities before committing yourself to them. Another disadvantage of building wealth with your spouse or your partner is the social pressure that comes with it. This is the pressure to maintain standards or appearances, leading to overspending. Social expectations may push you to start living beyond your means, which can be very dangerous for your wealth journey. And this is because lifestyle inflation affects or reduces your ability to save or invest. You cannot grow if you're keeping up with lifestyle. Lifestyle inflation and wealth building don't go together. This can look like going for very expensive outings just to fit in. At the end of the day, you end up disrupting your budget. What for? Just to keep up with appearances. Some things are just not worth it. So you need to check your spouse. These are the things you vet before you even start dating seriously. Okay? So you need to prioritize your financial goals over society pressure or over societal expectations. Remember, money is a top predictor of divorce nowadays. It is one of the leading reasons why couples fight in marriages or even when they are dating. But the funny thing is, people tend to marry their financial opposites. You know, like when you're wealthy, you marry someone who's not like on your level. And as a result of that, finances become the number one source of stress in your house. The next disadvantage that comes with investing with your spouse is the loss of autonomy or privacy. Nothing about money is secret anymore. You purchase something, you need to consult or you need to talk about it. At some point, it will feel like you're giving up control over your money. It comes with loss of privacy and lack of personal space. Okay, you'll feel like so transparent. Your partner gets to see through you when it comes to finances. So, when you're investing or you're building wealth with a spouse, you're forced to be transparent. You are forced to compromise. The last disadvantage I have for you today is the risk of losing everything or half of what you own. This is in case of a breakup or if you're married in case of divorce. Well, depending on also the country in which you're in, combining resources or combining finances might put you at risk. You might have to end up splitting everything into half according to various factors. For instance, as I said, it depends which country you're in. It depends if there's proof and stuff like that. If there's children involved. Something like a breakup is not something that you can foresee. Nobody expects the worst, although we are always told, prepare for the best, but expect the worst. Breakups or divorces can happen at any time. So these are some of the things you need to consider before you start building wealth with a spouse or a partner. At the end of the day, the best choice depends on you as a person and your preferences. You know, some people will prefer investing alone, others will prefer investing with their spouses. So we are all different. Okay. Bottom line is there's no right way or no wrong way. Okay. Whatever works for Tom might not work for Mary. So just find a system that works for your relationship. find a system that works for you and your partner. Study your partner, know their weaknesses and their strengths. But at the end of the day, before you start investing, just as you look at the advantages, look at the disadvantages that come with this kind of decision. Well, I hope this gets to help someone. If you'd like to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you'll be notified once we upload another new video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.